it's refreshing as hell. I was watching a video the other day of a girl who was talking about her worst roommate situation, and I was like, I got a story to tell. Cause you think y'all had the worst roommate? This was crazy! I didn't have heart! I didn't have the strength in my heart to handle it. I couldn't do it. So, I'm gonna tell you about my worst roommate situation ever. Kids, listen up. This is a learning experience. Don't do this. Do it. My story is about the first time I ever moved out, and it started from the garbage, now we here, okay? So, it was right after, like, I graduated high school. It was, right before the next school year would have started. Obviously, I'm not start school again. I'm not doing that college bullshit. I got a standard-ass diploma. I know who I am. So, it was my first time moving out. I lived with a guy and a girl, and the girl at the time was my best friend. We moved into this house. It was super nice. So we start living there. Things are going good. Some things happen, and we had to get another new roommate. My old best friend, who I was best friends with since like middle school, who is now my best friend to this day, we're actually living together right now. She moved in with us to help us with the room, and she needed a place to stay. So I start, buddying up with her again. The girl who I was living with, who was my best friend at this time, we'll call her Stacy, and we'll call my current best friend, it's Allie. I started kind of drifting away from Stacy, and I started to become like best friends again with Allie, and the only reason Allie and I drifted apart at all was just because like I was being a rebellious teenager like at the end of my high school period, and like we just drifted apart, but now we're friends again. So Stacy starts befriending this other girl, and we'll just call her Trisha. So Stacy befriends Trisha. Trisha's kind of like a fucking wreck, so they started becoming friends. And remember how I said I wasn't going to go to college? Yeah, so bump that crap. I did. I only went to community college. I only went for like a semester or two, but I was taking it seriously. I was like, you know what? I fucked around during high school. I'm going to be serious about this and actually put in an effort and get good grades. I was in our living room one night studying, and I just had the book open, and me and Stacy were starting to have some tension. It definitely felt like there was something up here. There was just something wrong. Like, there wasn't any sense of wrong or right for her. It was kind of just like, I'ma do it. Yeah, so one day I'm just sitting in the living room looking through my books and stuff like that, and Stacy and Trisha, they seem like they're kind of drunk. They come home, they go in the kitchen, and they're like talking shit, like in a loud way where you want that person to hear, but you're like pretending like they don't. And I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with it. It's silly. I'm not gonna do it. So I just went into my room and I continued to study. I hear them start yelling like, "Fuck that bitch." Talking about me. I haven't done anything. Like, I don't even know. I haven't done anything. And then all of a sudden, I like hear her go, "Let's throw plates at her." Because that's like a totally sane decision to make. Do it. I hear that and I'm like, there's no fucking way. This bitch is not that crazy. She was, and God knows if she still is. I just hear, and all of a sudden I just hear like things being thrown against the wall, like against my door, against the wall, like where my room is, and like just plates shattering. Just them laughing and throwing plates at my door, and I'm like, but those are my plates. It was just the weirdest shit ever. Like, for somebody to go from like 0 to like, I don't like you, and it's like you like at 1,000, girl. You throwing plates at my door, and when you do stuff, why plates? Like, why plate? I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I understand her brain. I don't. So there was just that, and then like it was pretty much at that point that we were both like, yeah, you need to get the fuck out of here. It was kind of like a mutual like get the fuck out kind of a thing, which was fine. But I was just like, what the plates? Plates? I can't let go of the plates, guys. I just don't understand the reasoning. So the day comes where she's moving out, and this Stacy is tiny, but she's very much like the type of person. Like, she bragged to me about beating the shit out of somebody whom she called her best friend. Bitch is cray. You know, she's getting all her stuff out, but she just comes into the kitchen and just starts throwing shit away. Allie had made these, like, she was just getting into, like, gourmet baking, and she made these, like, gourmet cupcakes that she spent so fucking long making. And so she had made them and she had left them out on the stove. She just, you know, left them there, like, covered them up with something, and she grabs them and, like, throws them in the trash. And then I kind of snapped. I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's not your shit. Like, that's Allie's, you know, you threw that away. What the fuck? Like, kind of just being like, you're getting on my nerves, and I hate you. She, of course, got in my face about it. Like, she gets up in my face, and she's like, what are you gonna fucking do? You wanna fight me? Do it. And I was just so done with her that I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Go ahead. Punch me. Punch me here. You start it then. Like, and she just walked out in a huff. And that was literally, I'm pretty sure, the last time I ever saw her, I think. But it was weird because I was best friends with Stacy. And then that changed, and I don't know why. And then there were plates, and then there were cupcakes, and I don't understand. But that's my worst roommate experience. And even, like, talking about it out loud now, I'm kind of like, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. So I thought I would just share that, you know, encourage everybody else to share your weird fucking roommate stories, you know, like, what do you do?